Hello Scorpio, I am Vicki from North of 40 Tarot. I am here with your weekly tarot for the first week of February. I'm using the Royal Gilded Tarot. I have done an extensive pre-shuffle and now we ask for our messages for the first week of February, the 1st to the 7th, 2021 for the sign of Scorpio. As I shuffle the deck, I'm going to get this out of the way real quick. If you like the reading, please feel free to give a thumbs up, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. All right, on to the rest of this. So this week, the cosmos is relatively calm. That being said, we have just started a Mercury retrograde in the sign of Aquarius, and this is going to be a strong one. I've already been feeling it. I tried to start doing these readings much earlier today and technology just was not working. And that is exactly what Mercury retrograde, particularly in the sign of Aquarius, will do. Mercury is known to give you trouble with your devices, with communication, with messages, delaying plans, whether it be travel plans or just other plans you may have. I'm at a bit of a loss to try to define what other plans people could be having right now. Where I live, we are in a lockdown, so socializing plans are not necessarily the top of the list of things for people to do. Hair appointments, not on the list of things to do. Travel plans, again, they're pretty few and far between. However, if you're required to travel for work or any other purposes, just double check everything before you leave. Things may get delayed, there may be a miscommunication. Double check that your plans are actually still on the go. Starting your reading in the background information. I'm getting tongue-tied. My ruling planet is Mercury. I've been stumbling over my words more than usual. Your background influence, energy that is coming in for you is the Sun. It is the happiest card of the deck. It is completing a cycle. There's a reason why it's in the background, but we'll get to that in just a moment. It is a major arcana card, so it is very strong energy that comes in. You have the Four of Cups in the reverse to start your reading. The Four of Cups talks about having options, but not looking at the options that are being presented to you. In the reverse, you have looked at your options. You have seen them. Up next, Two of Wands. You're needing to make a decision as to which path you are going down next. With the Two of Wands, though, there really isn't a wrong road to go down. Your very next card, you saw me shuffle these, the Three of Wands. You are making that decision and you are waiting the outcome. You are waiting for your ships to come in. You're waiting for the results of that decision. Now that decision, your own energy comes into play. This is a major arcana card and it's the Death card. The Death card talks about there being an end of a cycle, and I feel like you've been looking at this and dealing with this for some time. Well, this week you are making that decision. You've looked at your options. You're making that decision. You're waiting to see what happens next. And what's happening next is the end of a cycle. What happens at the end of a cycle is you start a new one. It's a rebirth. So the Death card is death and then rebirth. And that rebirth is your happiness coming in. This is really quite a very good reading. Yeah, the other cards that are on the bottom of the deck here, Seven of Cups, again, options. Ace of Swords, new start, fresh start, the gift of the truth. So you've seen the truth, you've seen the reality, you've seen your options, you've gone through it. You are making that decision this week in order to move forward with your new start. Now, it is suggested that before you make that new start, you may want to wait for the Mercury retrograde to finish, which will be on February 20th, 21st. There's a little bit of a shadow phase, but if you can hold off on major decisions until then, that's fabulous. If not, we have a new moon in the sign of, I believe it's Aquarius. We have the new moon on February 11th, which talks about new starts, new beginnings. So next week, don't be surprised if you start seeing that Fool card coming in, talking about taking that leap of faith. To help clarify or get further advice, I am using the Weaver Oracle. I have pre-shuffled before now. I just shuffled a couple more times absent-mindedly because that's just what I do. And now we'll see if the oracles have anything further to add to your message. Now, with this new start on your horizon, new moons are a great time to be taking that leap of faith, to be getting ready to take that leap. And right now with the Mercury retrograde, this Mercury retrograde wants you to revisit, review, revise, and rewrite. So those options and that decision, go back, review it. You've already reviewed your options. Review your offers, review your decision before you actually speak it and make it. And revise anything that doesn't feel right, doesn't fit. Okay, so we are going to start the oracle part of your reading with the shadow card. Shadow card goes hand in hand with the death card as it talks about going within into those deep, dark places of your soul. Now, Scorpio, you are known for the deep, dark emotions. That is just part of your sign. Shadow work, that is bringing things to light to help you speak your truth. And while you are going through this phase, please take time for self-love, because joy and happiness does actually start from within. I could tell you my story. It's very long and complicated, but I've been learning this the hard way. So if I could save anybody from going through that, I definitely will. Give yourself some self-love, because then that allows outside love to come in. And I'm going to conclude your reading here with that, Scorpio. That is your reading for February 1st to the 7th, 2021. And hopefully I will talk to you next week.